Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Brett. I got a video today from More to Life. I'm getting closer to 100K. I'm trying to make it by the end of the year. So please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
They just fired my. Don't be scared, but you're fired.
As you guys know, I would do lives at work.
Come with me to get fired on my day, y'all.
I'm not even getting fired.
In the background of that video, you could hear my chief product officer talking because I was in a meeting.
And I realized that what I was saying in that video was going to lead to this.
Basically, I can never get rehired again.
Recording a video. If you do comedy, you no longer work at this facility.
Because as soon as you think, oh, they ain't gonna never see that, trust me, they gonna see it.
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before we get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
So I got fired from GameStop for TikTok. For my TikToks. Oh my god, I'm dying. Yeah, my DM came.
You know, I do somewhat agree that it is going towards a dystopia nowadays, that we can't even do things on our own lives or whatever it is without companies trying to research all these things about you personally. I do agree upon that. But it's also, you got to be smart. You know companies are doing these things. You know things are happening like this. So you need to not post on TikTok and do stupid shit all the time. Just a thought.
Set up his computer and was like, hey, can you come in the back? And I'm like, oh god, am I in trouble? He's like, just come in the back. I'm like, oh. And there's this white lady, this white HR lady's like, you know, do you have any idea why we want to talk to you? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, but I'm scared. She goes, oh, you should be scared. And then she's like, you know, do you do anything at work? I'm like, I make TikToks. She's like, oh, and blah, 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 blah.
Again, just making TikToks at work. Really? It doesn't even matter what the subject matter or whatever it is. You're just using company hours to make TikToks. Legitimate reason for people to fire you.
To this in a second. Basically, don't be scared, but you're fired. Basically, they didn't like that I was disparaging certain products, like calling things stupid. They didn't like that I was making fun of certain customers, and they didn't like that I showed the safe in one video a bit back with stickers. Apparently that's a safety hazard.
Why would not be a safety? You showed a safe. What the people?
There was no comment on, you know, that I talk about warranties, pro, trade, price matching, any of that. There's none of that. No, it's just, you know, here's how you.
That's how it usually works. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think that I have one shift. I have one shift left. It was on Friday. They're like, you're terminated immediately. Give your keys. Like, holy shit. Anyone who works at GameStop knows that there are some stores who do some very sketchy, illegal, which I will talk about probably next week. I was given I will talk about it next week. Let's just say that. Some sketchy illegal. And I'm really glad that GameStop corporate felt the need to reach out to me regarding TikToks, and that, you know, social media is just, you know, really harming the company. And I'm so sorry about that.
No sympathy, no nothing, no accountability. Are you fucked up in any way, shape, or form? No, you're even more doubling down, tripling down, making fun of the company for calling you out on this bullshit.
I'm really glad that this was at the top of their agenda and not the myriad of other illegal things that people way above me are doing. Oh, I was curious if I could get fired for TikTok, and I did.
Yep.
Good thing Saturday was supposed to be my last shift, but I guess I got a Saturday off. Oops.
Look, it's just laughing and all excited and smiling about getting fired.
I would
Sad.
like to say, if you work at GameStop and you want to make something known, message me on Instagram. Let's blow some shit up. I think it's going to be
So now you got fired. Because you got fired, now you want to get every dirty detail of the company and blow them up. That's what you're going to do on your TikTok. So other companies watching you doing all of this, how you recorded during work hours, how you trash their own products and trashed customers. And then now you're going to trash them even more because you got fired. Ah, wonderful hire. I can't wait for you to fuck my company over.
fun.
So let me get this right. You talked about customers. You disrespected their products on TikTok. You also showed they're safe, which is an occupational hazard. And then you want them to talk about the good things you did. I'm sure they couldn't wait to fire you. They just was trying to give all due respect to you as a person. I'm not sure why. You know, I'm a person if I'm a manager and I come in there knowing what you did, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna let you know I'm pissed off. I'm not gonna curse you out, but you can get fired instantly. They gave you due respect, which I commend them for. They did a great job. They gave you all due respect that you deserve as a human being. And then you still turn around and talk about you're gonna blow some stuff up and
Yep.
the nerve of you.
Got fired from working at my home club.
It really, like, the companies that are firing women and not wanting to hire women, all of this is anecdotal evidence of why they should not be rehiring women.
As soon as I was becoming quote unquote TikTok famous. As you guys know, I would do lives at work and I would get ready and I would respect the privacy of every single girl and make sure none of them got on my lives. Management told me on 2 occasions to not go on live. I respected that. Girls were complaining. It was fine. And then one day, double with my friend. This day, I didn't double with my friend on stage. I go on stage. I have my phone propped up on my bag on the stage. And once I'm done, management tells me to come downstairs. Management is accusing me of recording a TikTok video.
He ain't lying.
Or whatever. And I'm super adamant at that point that I no longer do that. They told me not to. I don't. I even told them, like, hey, let's go through my phone. Let's go through my camera roll because you're accusing me of something that I haven't done. We go through my camera roll and there's nothing, absolutely nothing other than nature, snowboarding, and workout videos. But by that point, the decision was already made because of quote unquote the perception I gave just by having my phone on me.
True.
She's mad when you gave the evidence already. They saw you make TikToks before.
Yep.
So they probably should have fired you. Let me tell you this. There are women getting fired the first time to make a TikTok. You made TikToks probably 4 or 5 times, and people have seen that. You deserve to get fired. And this is the thing a lot of women don't understand. You're exposing company products. You're exposing yourself. You're giving a bad name to the company. I'm shocked. You see the last girl, she talked about the company products in a bad way. She should have been fired with an X. Well, not in a violent way, but you guys know what I'm saying.
I just got fired. Well, that sucks. I do work like 5 jobs though, so I guess we can scratch that one right off.
Come with me to get fired on my day off for my viral TikTok videos. I think. And I say I think because I don't actually know what's about to happen. I just know they want to meet with me. So anything is possible. I don't know. I waited until I left to post that video for obvious reasons, safety reasons, whatever. I knew that when I posted it as well that my job would see it eventually because it got so big. I'll let you guys know if I'm fired or not. I'm completely fine and I accept everything that comes behind my every decision. I have no regrets.
Of course we don't.
Okay, part 2 of I'm getting fired today. So, hi everybody, it is 10:07.
Is it weird that they record themselves before they get fired, knowing that they're gonna get fired, talking on TikTok? That's That's just weird.
I sent my boss a message at like 9:30 and I said, hey, and then I added him because I was on Slack. I was like, hey, should we talk today? 10:07, no response. And during the call, I was crying so hard my contact fell out. I think it's this one.
So sorry.
I was literally fine. I am not even getting fired. They just hired other interns. Why am I so annoying? Like, literally, can I, like, have a serious conversation without crying? Why do I cry like this? Why am I so emotional?
So, I got fired over my TikTok video. So, quick summary. My boss was a narcissist. Her husband, who also worked for the company, called me. I told her she didn't do anything about it. She tried to get me fired. Instead, I got transferred. And before I got transferred, she told me...
Do you guys even believe any of this bull crap that she's talking about right now? Like, I don't... Like, the stories that they... Narcissists and all of this and all that. Like, as soon as I hear narcissists, everything... My brain just shuts down and just... Bullshit.
It was because I was the seed of negativity in the workplace. So I moved to a different place, and my new boss was great. The place where I was working at was amazing. And then they transferred that boss to a different place and moved my old boss with me. Yay! I don't know why they would do this. They knew what she had said to me and what her husband had called me. And then I posted a TikTok video about why I was quitting. I didn't even get to finish it. And then they fired me for it. So here we are.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I'm on my way home.
You made a TikTok video about why you're quitting. Then they fired you for it. I'm sure the manager, your old manager, complained about it before and was searching and scraping the internet looking for it, or someone could have given it to her. What a lot of women don't realize is when you are at a job, you have many other people that work there that use TikTok as well.
Yep.
And there, a lot of people are more than...
And it's somewhat vicinities too. If someone's recording TikTok and has a lot of TikTok and your app is close to that person, they push over to you a little bit, I think.
I'm willing to give the manager some information, especially if those people are hungry, maybe looking for employment advancement or things of that sort. They're going to tell.
So, I got fired. Yeah, my big 6-figure remote tech job. Yeah, they canned me. And
awesome.
You guessed it. It was because of a TikTok. Yeah, last month I took...
Can you imagine, guys, losing a 6-figure, probably like 150K salary job that you're probably working from home, or a nice, easy, cushy job because you post things on the internet? I'm not saying it's right in a sense that you should be doing that companies can do this, but it also makes sense to me. But because, for one, you're putting it out there, right? It's all on social media. They're seeing it. But before all this, companies couldn't see your daily life, which is fine. I get that. That's why I didn't care. But now if you're posting everything for millions of people to see how degenerate you are sometimes, it might not be the greatest look for most companies.
Took a very quick video. I had forgotten to put my mug underneath my Keurig one morning, and so my coffee spilled all over the place. And I took a quick little snippet of the coffee everywhere. I turned it around my face. I said... I hit stop recording and I uploaded, and I did not use my big giant brain to think about the fact that in the background of that video, you could hear my chief product officer talking, because I was in a meeting. Yep. It was about 4:30 in the morning. I was in my weekly team stand-up meeting. They were having a conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with me, so I went off camera, took the 20-second video, and hit upload, and I did not think anything of it until the next day when I got called into a meeting.
It's just like she's not even having like accountability right here. She's rolling her eyes, talking about all the simple, stupid little things she did that she shouldn't have gotten fired for.
With HR and my chief product officer, and they said, hey, somebody sent us this video. And we are immediately dismissing you from the company for gross negligence.
TikTok. TikTok indeed.
To the person who sent the TikTok video to my company, karma's
a 6-figure job.
Right.
There's women, also even men out there struggling to find a job. And she had a 6-figure tech job.
Yep.
And this is one thing I gotta ask my wife, because I've uploaded TikToks as well, but my wife does them mostly. Okay, this lady said, I know she's lying as soon as she said it. She said she made a mistake and uploaded a 20-second TikTok video. Could you make a mistake and upload a TikTok video? It's kind of hard, isn't it? A lot goes into it, right?
It's a lot of approve. Yes.
It was like a video. It wasn't raw vlog. It was a video. It's like, say I'm going to make a video. You know, when you go on TikTok, you got to click, you want to make a video?
Yeah, sometimes when you're editing the video, there's a chance that you can click the for example, I upload the TikTok video. Sometimes I made a mistake, but there's always like, you can private it right away.
You can private it right away.
So for example, I put a video, and then when I click and then go next, and then I can go next, and then post right away.
Yeah. And then you can private it too.
Yeah, right away.
Right away. So
in seconds.
So
oh my gosh, I didn't know, unless she didn't check it, and she just go on her day.
No, but you're gonna check though. If you do anything on TikTok, you're gonna know.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
She knew. She just didn't think anything of it.
By mistake, right? Like
she can do it by mistake, but she can private it right away in
yeah,
seconds.
yeah. So yeah, she possibly could have done it, but still, why are you doing TikTok at work? Why?
During a meeting. I get you're probably at home during this meeting and it's early in the morning, but it's still during a meeting. Why are you recording stuff?
I would not be at a 6-figure tech job. Crazy.
Not y'all done fired me over TikTok. I didn't wear my at work. I didn't tell what agency I worked for. So I know nobody on TikTok did the all, because I also worked through another company to work for where I was. So I know it wasn't y'all. So that mean one of you bald-headed at the agency that I worked for saw my mother video and went and told somebody, and it could have been the supervisor, and all you had to do was say something to me. But you didn't do that, did you? You told all the other managers, all the I did for y'all, all the days I ain't never take no lunch break for y'all.
And this is the other side of, conniving people everywhere around you. Everybody's trying to get ahead in life, right? And if you're posting these things and where things can make you look bad, guess what? You just gave your enemies ammunition to use against you whenever you fuck up. And guess what? They're gonna use it.
When my supervisor died, y'all treated me like management. All them girls that done cussed me out. You can't get no help as is. So y'all finna really be looking stupid and crazy. And I'm not even mad. I'm finna go gather my and thank God y'all ain't worrying me no more.
You got fired.
Right.
So you get mad. You're gonna go gather your stuff. Don't make the TikTok. I don't know what's so irresistible about TikTok. Like a lot of
guys, I've been trying to do shorts. I did the grind my gears. I did 3 of them. I'm trying to do more, but I just don't even have I don't want to do it. It's just, I hate it. This recording is a little bit different. I feel a little bit more comfortable doing this, but like recording the little shorts and stuff and TikToks, I suck at it.
Woman, I get it. A lot of you women can make an extra payday, so you're recording and talking. But have you not seen on TikTok so many women getting fired? Seriously, I wouldn't do it. Like a person like me, I do YouTube, but I don't have a job that's going to be affected by my YouTubes.
I have a job, but it doesn't get affected by YouTube. That's the thing why I'm able to do this and say the things I can say on here. Because tell you the truth, most of the things I say on here, most normal corporate jobs would probably not want to hire me or keep me on staff.
I make sure of it. But you woman, you get these jobs and you just run amok, or you do your favorite dance, and they even firing for that.
Yep.
Just doing one of your favorite dance on TikTok, you're getting fired. That's crazy. But these women are doing all kinds of challenges. They're doing lotto challenges, a bunch of different things that are risque at work. I'm talking about challenges where they shaking their butt and they gotta shake their butt and make it bounce. That's a challenge. Like the job is not gonna let you go. Crazy.
To the person that sent that video to corporate and got me fired, thank you. And I know that everybody is going to see this video too, and that's okay. I'm not going to say anything wrong. Did I realize that what I was saying in that video was going to lead to this?
You were loving the attention.
No, I would have never done that. But it seems like with my life, no matter how hard I try, I end up. But I know that everything happens for a reason.
Sometimes we're just
and
fuck
I
ups.
may not know right now what that reason is, but eventually God will reveal that to me. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. My daughter is about to go to college, and I don't know now how I'm going to pay for that, but I know that I'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm meant to do in this life. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I am trying to follow the path that I thought God had for me and wanted for me, but I just keep getting thrown in different ways. Maybe I make stupid decisions.
I find that hard to believe. She said she's trying to follow the path that God has made for her, but God doesn't make a path for you to do TikTok videos. He just doesn't. He's not up there saying, I wonder how that new Tiki challenge is gonna go, or that new Lotto challenge. He's not thinking that. He can care less about TikTok videos.
True.
He cares about his salvation, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I get it. It's hard. It's hard going through these things. I'll be honest with you. I was working online. That was hard too. I didn't like doing it. So what happened? I figured out ways to get myself out of it. And you're stuck in this. You got to pay for your daughter's college. But what made you think to do the TikTok video? Sad.
But I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay. I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me, and literally a day of posting one video that harms nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever, smart decision, smart move, you know? And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I can never get rehired again.
Damn.
They will never rehire me again. Okay.
Was it worth it?
Okay, thanks. 16 to 22, thanks. All the book do it, thanks.
All right, so as she's saying this, right? She's making another video bashing Waffle House. How do I know it's Waffle House?
She's still wearing the uniform.
She has a Waffle House name tag on. Same thing happened in the video. She's in a video shaking, letting the thing bounce. Put a Waffle House tag on her shirt. Come get some waffles. They're gonna be stinky.
That I terminate your employment.
Stinky, nigga, they stinky. They stinky. Oh man, they can't have that. Come get some syrup and booty. Oh man, imagine that Waffle House. Come get some syrup and booty. Oh.
Surfing booty.
Part 2 of I've lost my third job in the past 4 months. So I got fired today, and I was explaining that I lost it because of TikTok. But my thing
you're
is,
still on TikTok.
They were saying that, like, oh, you posted these things about your job, and like kind of like talking bad about my character, saying that I would talk trash about the company. And I'm like, I would never talk trash about the company on my social media platform. I would never talk trash about anyone. I tell situations that happen and ask if other people are going through it, because I feel like my platform is somewhere where I just want to communicate with people. And if they feel this way, like, awesome. Like, I talked about being lost in my job and feeling like I'm going to be 31. It has nothing to do about my job, but it's about like, do I have passion here? Do I not? And I'm just trying to say, like, I'm feeling.
You're kind of explaining to the company that you're not sure if you want to work for them or not. Like that's what's going on. Like women don't really get the things that they say can be interpreted and whatever in much different ways than they're trying to put it out there.
Feeling sad today. Like, has anyone ever felt this way? Again, not talking bad about the job.
To terminate your employment here at South Park.
And they did say, they were like, we lost trust in you because you posted during the day and you were posting TikToks. And I'm like, I make 3 videos. I post 3 videos a day. And I always make sure I do it in the morning. And I make sure I create my content in the morning or at night. And like the things I would post is like me going to dinner or me going out to foodie events and stuff like that. I'm like, do you really think I'm doing that right now? I'm so confused. But yeah, so they let me go because I said I was talking bad about the company on my TikTok platform, which I would, again, never do. I love talking about like situations because it's so funny. We're all working right now and we're all just going through this crazy time where it's like, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Or like, oh my God, I messed up at work. Or, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Or, oh my God, training was.
So you just admitted that you don't even know what you're doing at your job on videos? Is that what you... Girl,
so hard. Like,
just
do you
telling
guys
on
go through
yourself.
this? That's all I'm saying is just life events and just trying to relate to people. And that's why I love TikTok is you can relate to people and you can tell like struggles and stuff.
No, you love TikTok because you get a lot of attention. You know, there's a lot of likes, a lot of comments, people trying to, get into your DMs and all that other junk.
Like that. And I don't think that's something that you should get fired for. But I mean, I just wanted to explain again some crazy thing that happened. And this is my 3rd time getting fired. But I also think it is a blessing in disguise because recruiting and sales is not my passion. I've always been a creative, marketing, creating content. And I feel like I've always just downplayed my skills. And I'm like, I'm not good enough. So I'll just take the easy, quick sales.
Right. The easy, quick is a normal, stable job. That's what you think is easy and quick.
Job because it's easy to get sales. Like, I'll just take that. And I'm like, I don't know if that is what I strive to be. And I don't know if that is my passion. And I think sometimes like these situations happen and, I loved it. You get a paycheck and a lot of people are losing their jobs right now. It's a very scary time. And like, that's where I get upset because I'm just like feeling like scared again. Sorry. But I do think it's a blessing in disguise. And it now gives me time to do the things that I love and what I want to do. And yes, it's hard on my like soul and on my like mental health and like on my, like excitement for getting a role, but I do think like these things happen and I just hope that this guides me to where I need to be and where I belong and join me on this journey.
That's the wild thing with some of you women in TikTok, right? Like I know tons of guys that have YouTube channels and I never see them mention anything about their work. I never see them say, oh, I had a hard day at work today.
Guys, have you ever heard me talk about work? When I first started this, I had 2 jobs. Now I only have 1. I still do this because my other job doesn't really care about me doing this. But I'm also not going to talk about my job on here. It doesn't make sense to like I'm 100% with what Solo Travis say.
Unless it's
what you call it said
in real life YouTube channel, but still, you never hear about guys getting fired. That's strange,
right?
I'm sure there are, but I've never seen many. But with TikTok, it's different. You ladies are talking about everything happening about your day. As you said, yeah, I talk about this thing is hard. So you're talking about how hard your job is.
Yep.
She probably got it wrong. But she said you're showing you're incompetent.
Yep.
Why are you working here? That's probably really what happened.
That's where I kind of
she got a little confused. And yeah. Just don't do it.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks. When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired my. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at. You being in uniform and
well, you don't really have to say where you work at if you're wearing the uniform.
Making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything can cause you to get fired from your job at a clinic.
I don't think I've ever been fired. Now that I really, but I've never really had that many regular corporate jobs either. So I've had like 2. Never been fired.
And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So
like those baby hairs that you put on your head.
I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay. Like, be careful with TikToks because
if it's one thing that I've learned from TikTok and that I will not participate in is recording myself at work while I'm on the cloud. Like, this is about maybe the 5th, 6th person that I've followed and watched their content get fired from a TikTok, from making TikToks.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Let's try to get into the story time of how I literally got me and my sister fired. Or
You got both of you
solely
fired?
because of my TikTok videos. And before y'all be like, oh, you already know what's
You can even get your friends and family members fired for making your own TikTok, it seems.
listen, let me explain something. Okay, so yes, I did read the handbook. The handbook said that you can't make TikTok videos inside, on company's time, inside the building. So what was I doing? I was making videos outside the building, still in my uniform, off the clock, on my own time, correct?
Oh, man.
When you get fired for doing TikToks at work,
First of all, I paid for that.
Professional.
I did. That's just what I put it in as.
Professional.
Okay, you're in a patient's room recording a video. Tell me how that is okay.
I was in the patient's room. I was in an empty room.
I don't care if it's an empty room or a full room.
Okay, first of all, you calm down.
You be no. Hey, look, Tracy, be professional. That's a lawsuit. Be professional.
Completely inappropriate.
Okay.
Your videos and your postings on TikTok with your videos, your name tag, the business where you work, and the comments that you're making are completely unprofessional and inappropriate.
What comments?
Who's watching your TikTok?
The one about 2 nurses holding down your favorite patient?
Holding down my favorite
That can be
patient.
tolerated as abuse. I've seen the video.
she loves attention.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so did you see me? Did you see me hold on a resident? Or was it just said? It was just said
No,
that.
be professional because she don't know you do comedy.
I do comedy. I do comedy. So
I don't think it matters if you do comedy. I don't think comedians are being comedians when they're working in a hospital and making fun of people in the hospital like that. They can make fun of people in the hospital, but if they also work in the hospital, then that becomes a problem.
Just be professional.
You do comedy, you no longer work at this facility.
Okay, that's fine.
No,
That's
actually,
fine.
what's the measurements of why you can't work there again?
She said because I did a TikTok.
That's just a violation and inappropriate use of a cell phone on a floor where it's not.
I mean, right now it's pretty inappropriate with them being on speaker and this gentleman talking back and forth with them too. That's definitely unprofessional. Getting fired.
Even allowed.
She did a comedy TikTok holding down a patient.
Yep.
Yeah. They could file a lawsuit on you. Oh, and the guy was right. Don't raise your voice. Whew.
If you really need your job, please stop posting your job on social media.
Mhm.
I've been seeing so many people getting fired from their jobs because of the stuff that they posted on TikTok specifically about the job. Because as soon as you think, oh, they ain't gonna never see that, trust me, they gonna see it. Or if they don't see it specifically, it's somebody that you work with that don't like you. Gonna go to HR, gonna go to your manager, whoever they need to go to, and tell on you.
Yep.
Yeah. Just don't do it. You're hearing from women themselves. They haven't been fired because they refuse to do it. You saw 2 women who refuse to do it. They just won't do it because they don't want to face the repercussions. Some people feel like they really need their job. And you ladies need to act like you really need your job. It's hard to get a job right now. Nowadays, it's hard. Once you lose that job, you're going to go through being ghosted. I did a video about it the other day. You're going to be being ghosted on jobs now. They're ghosting you. You're getting 4, 5, 6 interviews and not being qualified for the job. Why? Because you may have no experience, or they may feel they don't really need you, or they may not want to hire a woman. It could be many other reasons. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching, and you definitely don't want to get caught up in that. Because
No, I agree with More to Life. It's already hard to get jobs and to keep your job. Why are people just losing their jobs left and right over TikToks that they don't even get paid for? Like, if you made good money off of TikTok, then I can somewhat understand it, but if you're trying to make good money off of TikTok, it might not work. There's nothing that's guaranteed. The amount of effort I put into YouTube was probably more than both of the efforts of my other 2 jobs. That's how I was able to grow this enough to where at least overtook some jobs. You're not going to be able to do that with just posting TikToks while you're on the job itself. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and I catch you guys next time. Ciao.